Alright, first off, I want to say Kal Halalimla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways in this work in all sincerity and in all honesty, the sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom. Now, this is your brother Yawahala from the Kingston, Jamaica camp. Just want to do a lesson on the word consistency. You see me? So, right off the bat, the first definition says consistent behavior or treatment. So it's something that you do continuously, something that you dedicate or basically Salakia, you find motivation to do. Is even if you don't want to do it, it's something that you continuously find yourself doing day in and day out. You understand me? And the same thing in this truth of ours, in this walk of ours, you have to constantly find means and ways to consistently maintain that high spirit, yo. One of the things is prayer. You understand me? Doing lessons, reading. If you find yourself even a slip up just a bit and you don't want to, yo, find that drive, find that energy. You see me? I was watching a video with more Mayweather. You see me? And he was going to the gym 3 a.m. in the morning, and he's like, yo, I don't want to do this right now. I would love to be laid up in my bed. I would love to be doing something else right now. But guess what? To be the best, you have to be consistent. You see me? That's one of the main keys. You see me? Let me get some scriptures on this. This is Philippians 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And that is true, yo. You see me? You have to constantly work out your own. That means, say, yo, nobody will do this for you. Every man have their part or their role to play. You understand me? So when you mess up, you can't blame the next man beside you, because this is solely on you. This is you doing your part. This is you walking your road, yo. Nobody can do it for you. One of the main things of really doing it and doing it to the best of your ability is to be consistent. It's to always be out there, not just out in the highways and byways. You get me? You understand me? For some men who've been there, them not miss a Saturday or miss a day out on the streets prophesying and teaching. You understand me? But other means and ways to keep yourself balanced, yo. It's like a whole meal. You understand me? You have to find yourself finding time to do all of these courses, to do all of these curriculums, to do all of these things, to get yourself in line. And one of the main things to do all of this is to be consistent, yo. You understand me? This is Luke. Yeah, Luke 16, verse 13. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. He cannot serve God and Mammon. You understand me? That's true. Because guess what? You see, if you're not consistent in the things of this walk of ours, in this truth of ours, of the Most High, you're gonna find yourself being consistent in fleshly desires, yo. Always be finding yourself on your phone watching some ass twerking, YouTube checking out some other video. You understand me? Playing game or some worldly distraction, yo. You'll consistently get that done, and before you know it, a week pass, you don't do a lesson. 2 week pass, and you don't finish the book where you started, yo. You see me? Those little things, while being consistent, you find yourself get things done right. You understand me? Putting yourself to work. And with all of that practice, it helps shorten you, it helps build you. You understand me? That's how it works. You understand? See, you can't look for say, oh, you're going to serve the Most High and everything under the sun except His work. Don't make sense, yo. You can't serve two masters. You have to give up one. When you want to sleep, get up. Do at least 10 push-up. then try do a lesson. Or try to get a book down. You understand me? Try to do something for this truth of ours. Even if you don't want to. Even if you're not feeling the vibes or you're not feeling the spirit. No, pray and ask the Lord to put that spirit on you, yo. To push on. You see me? This is 1 Corinthians 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abound in the work of the Lord. Always abound, always be in this thing, Always be trying to do something in this thing, be involved. You understand? For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, and that's true. All the way you do, all your works, the Lord will reward you for it. You understand me? But if you're not doing anything, what am I going to pay you for? What you get rewarded for? It's not only going out on the highways and byways, It's finding that time, that extra time to really go out there, you see me? Study, do some lessons. You understand me? Fellowship with brothers. All of these things are necessary, And not to just do them, but to be consistent with them. Can be hard at times, especially being in this flesh, being in this world, this corrupt system. You understand me? But guess what? You have to really pray and ask the Most High to put that spirit on you. Come not telling no man say, just jump up and just do it. No. At the end of the day, the Lord have to put that spirit upon you. And you have to pray and ask Him for that spirit so He can grant you it, so you can do this thing. Because this is what's more important. Nothing else, all is vanity and vexation of spirit, as King Solomon would say. You understand? This is Galatians 6 verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You see me? And how you not faint, Always be coming back to this fountain, to this water, this water of life, this living water, to quench your thirst, You see me? Walking through this wicked desert called this Esau's kingdom, basically. Walking through this barren land. You see me? No food, no water. This is the scripture is the food. The scripture is the water, Come here and drink, eat. You see me? Be filled so you can go out there and give back. You see me? Give back to the Most High. How you give back? By teaching this word, helping to wake up the elect. So all of these things can come to a close and we can be in eternal rest. But guess what? You have to be consistent with the work you put in now. You see me? Last scripture before I close it out. This is Revelation 15 verse 1. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. You see me? And that's just straight on to the point, If you're not on fire for this thing, if you're not burning for this thing, then you're cold, And if you're not cold, meaning you're fully out of this thing, you're lukewarm. What the Most High say, man, they must spew you out. Because you're not even turn to Him and ask Him to put that fiery spirit on you to push on you. So what am I going to spit you okay now in use? Here is He. Here is the Most High waiting on you to come to Him and ask Him so He can grant you what is necessary to get work done. You're not doing that. You're not even cold. You're not even hot. It's good for nothing, simply put. You see me? You're simply good for nothing. You're like a matchstick stick. You already strike and burn out. You see me? But when you just out it and you see that red, glow on the stick, the fire is out, but you see that red glow, so it's still down there somewhere. That's lukewarm, You see me? Because you're not out, you're not completely out. You still have something going on. but it's not. That isn't that in itself isn't enough either way. And if the Most High don't put back that fiery spirit on you, you're gonna be booted out, yo. And one of the main thing to always having that fiery spirit, consistently praying, fasting, you see me, reading, you're doing your lessons, you're fellowshipping with brothers, you see me, among other things, right? But those are some of the necessary things we need to do, and we need to be consistent with that. You understand me? So, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to say, Kal, Halal Yumla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in all honesty, the sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.